What up, YouTube? Nice to get inside to another short review for a knife, or short unboxing, actually. Well, I guess in this case we can make it a review because there's not really anything special about this knife except if it's a chunker, and it's a kind of cool knife. It's a first impression, but also kind of a review already. Um, I do not have the box, so this is the second knife of the five that Stacy Bolster plays. Stacy Bolstered Blades sent to me. Thank you very much, Stacy, for that. Um, so this is the Sitivien ST150, which is this is a chunker of a knife. Definitely something to talk about. Uh, I mean, not very ergonomic, but for some reason, it's not bad in the hand. It just does not feel bad in the hand, even though it's just such a chunky knife. Um, Flipper deployment only. Um, you might, if you want to, you probably can put some quick studs on here and use those instead. But since this is chamfered, not sure how that works. Probably not good. But yeah, flipper deployment works great. Um, you got massive, thick steel liners with. Do they have weight reduction in this one? I haven't even checked this. Yeah, well, it's got some weight reduction in here. If you can see that. Let me see if we pull up. Oh, there you can see it. Some holes, but the holes are very small for the size. They could have made those easily way bigger and made this knife quite a bit lighter. But I guess that's just the way it is. You got a pocket clip with 3 screws. Kind of odd. They could have also done it with 2. Overall, you got T8 pivot. You got T8 hardware, actually. T8 body screws, but T6 pocket clip. Pocket clip is non-reversible, unfortunately. You got a lanyard adapter, or lanyard, basically a lanyard hole on the back spacer, which is also also micarta, the same as the handle scales. The micarta feels nice. It's like a more smoother micarta. You can see I still have some grip and texturing on it, but it's more on the smooth side, not like some of the other ones that I have felt so far. You got some slight chimping here, which doesn't really do anything for you. But yeah, it's definitely a very, very chunky, very heavy knife in my opinion. Billboarding wise, you got the name here, ST150, 14C28 and steel. The Sitivien logo on the other side, and that's pretty much everything about the branding on this knife. It's pretty sharp. It's a super tall blade, actually. It's a slicer. Probably a really, really good box opener. I haven't used it to open boxes, but I could imagine the way it's shaped and everything. This is probably good for cutting boxes open. For me personally, you put your finger on here and you can, you get in. Yeah, it seems to do that task really good. So definitely, a good option for that if you like this chunky style of knife. Um, you can pick it up on Amazon for $34.99, and they have a 10% off coupon currently. I'm not sure if that's for Prime users only or if that's for everyone. But there's a 10% coupon. I will link the knife in the description. Um, it comes in 3 different options. You can either get, this is the black micarta. There is also a brown micarta, and or dark brown and a light brown micarta or something like that. Um, so yeah, it's definitely something interesting. For the price, it's not bad. You get quite a bit. $35. I mean, $35 is nothing. The action is smooth. It's on bearings. Um, yeah, there's not much to talk about this knife. I mean, it's a straightforward, chunky knife. Let's give you some size comparisons real quick. So you get here the quiet carry drift LCT. You can see the drift is a large knife. It's a full size knife. Um, but and here we got the V knives equipping. Uh, this is just a chonker. So definitely taller in the height. Definitely taller. Also in the handle height or actually taller in the thickness and taller in the height than all the knives here. Here we got the CVV Hyperpulse, the Tenable Fenrir. So you can see how it compares to those. And let's do, where did it go? Here, the Migron Moyarl and the little lander. So you can see in the length, it's very similar to the lander, but it's, like, it would be like the, I don't know, kind of like the blown up lander. Kind of, you know. Let's. Hey, overall, I think it's a cool knife. I think. Oh, there's jimping on the. It's very subtle though. It's very slim. It's there, but it's not very pronounced. So, you don't. You definitely. You see, I just failed it. But I failed it again. It's definitely something that would profit from better jimping here. But if you get it right, as long as you don't mess around with it, you don't have problems deploying it. You can fail it, as you've seen. Yeah, let's get the length. Overall length on this knife is 6 3/4. You got a blade length of 2 3/4. You got a cutting edge of 2 3/4. So let's get also the weight on this guy. I'm thinking probably 5 ounce, actually more than 5 ounces. 4.9, 4.91, 4.92 ounces. Actually, right there, close to 5 ounces. I thought it was actually a little heavier, but still, it's quite heavy for the size. 4.91 ounces for a knife that size is quite heavy. If you like that, that's cool. I personally probably wouldn't carry it, but I think don't get me wrong, I think it's a cool knife for $35. And if you count in the 10% off coupon that's available on Amazon right now, it's definitely something interesting. If you do a lot of box opening, this is probably a good knife for that. I mean, seems to be. It's got the right shape. I got large hands. It's got the right feeling for me. Okay, I would definitely take this probably over other knives that I've seen so far. So it gets a recommendation, that department. But yeah, I don't have nothing negative about this knife, except of they could have gotten that done with 2 easily. Except of no, they had to put 3 in there. Don't ask me why. I don't know. You got good access to the lock bar, like really good access actually on this one. That's a great point on that knife as well. Yeah, it's a recommendation from me. I would recommend the knife. You don't, if you have $35 to burn and want something to open boxes that will last you a while, because you got a good sharpening choice. So you got some life in this blade. Definitely have some life in this blade. It's a tall blade. It's not too thick actually. I feel you can get good usage out of this blade. Box opening, perfect task for this knife. yeah, that's pretty much it. I will link the knife in the description. If you want to pick it up, I would appreciate if you use my link. It would help my channel a lot. You know, I'm like I said, I'm right now living pretty much off of people sending me knives. Because you know financially I can't afford to buy a knife right now, which really sucks. But I still love looking at other people's knives. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this. Um, and if you want to pick it up and use my link, it really help. Would really help me if you leave a comment. If you like my content, it would give my content more exposure. Um, if you subscribe to my channel, don't forget I have a giveaway upcoming on March 1st. It would really help me too. And you know, I want to get to the 500 subscribers at least, hopefully before March 1st, which is a goal. I mean, I'm only 60 subscribers away from that, so it's, or 58 actually. It's not unreachable. And I still got 11, 12 days. Sorry, no, we're in February. I still got 10 days left, so to get to that goal, shouldn't be unreachable. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.